You've probably heard about the altar to an unknown god in Acts chapter 17, the one that the Athenians raised up to an unknown god, which Paul later explained when he met them that it was the Christian god. So actually there are a lot of altars like this that the Athenians used to raise up in case they neglected the god. But a Greek writer named Diogenes Laertius preserved a traditional connection with nameless altars with a plague in Athens around 6th or 7th century BC. So according to the story, the Cretan religious figure Epimenides advised the Cretans to release hungry black and white sheep on the Aeropagus. Wherever a sheep lay down, it was sacrificed to the local deities, and an unnamed altar was erected because the offended god was known. So the story says the plague stopped and similar nameless altars remained in memorial. However, this account was written centuries after the event, so we take it as an ancient tradition rather than historical reports. But when Paul came, he did not just say you are worshipping the Christian god already. He respectfully connected their acknowledged religious uncertainties with his proclamation in Acts chapter 17, 22 to 31. He says that they were worshipping a god without knowing who he is. So in verse 22, Paul stood in the midst of Mars Hill and said, "Ye men of Athens, I perceive that in you all ye are too superstitious. For as I passed by and beheld your devotions, I found an altar with this inscription, To the unknown God, whom therefore ye ignorantly worship, him declare I unto you. God that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands, neither is worship with men's hand, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breath and all things, and hath made of one blood all nations of men, for to dwell in all the face of the earth, and hath determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation, that they should seek the Lord, if haply they might feel after him, find him, though he be not far from every one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being, as certain also of your own poet have said, for we are also his offspring. For as much then as we are the offspring of God, we ought not to think that the Godhead is like unto gold, or silver, or stone, given by art and men's device. And the times of this ignorance God winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent, because he had appointed a day in the which he will judge the world in righteousness, by that man whom he had ordained. Wherefore he had given assurance unto all men, in that he had raised him from the dead. And the people of Athens are very, very philosophical and religious. So Paul's sermon, the altar became a bridge from Athenian religious search to the biblical revelation of God. So we can already guess that this was very advanced thing, and for Paul to be able to defend it, he had to be led by the Spirit. How far have you gone in worshipping your own God?